Hi everyone, please like and subscribe this video. Today we are talking about my adventure from yesterday through scuba diving with my dad. So we went 2 dives at Daymaniyat and 1 dive down back at Fahal on our way back. So we didn't see any whale sharks. It was so much better than whale sharks though, actually. I'm just gonna name some of the animals that we saw rather than like what we saw at each dive site. Okay, but I will sort of. So our first site was called the aquarium because it actually felt like an aquarium in the middle of the ocean. And then our second dive was Gonu's Track because it was a hurricane or something or a cyclone that hit, and it made a path, and so they're calling it that, like Gonu's Path or something. And then we went down back to Fahal on the west side. So some of the main animals that we saw were a green sea turtle as a first dive site, and we also saw a green sea turtle eating coral for like 10 minutes. It's awesome. And we saw 3 honeycomb orioles in the same hole, and that brought up some weird questions. And we saw um, triggerfish. We saw this other kind of fish. I have no idea. We saw emperor angelfish. We saw yellow bar angelfish, like loads of them. Um, yeah, no whale sharks. We saw a lot more yellow bar angelfish on the second dive. The second dive probably wasn't the best for animals, at least. But the second dive had some really cool coral, like light purple coral that you could see, and some light green coral. That was probably the best coral dive. And then the Fahal dive, on our way back, I slept on the way back for like 45 minutes. So that dive was on the west side of Fahal Island in Oman here. And we saw a huge, on the other sites we also saw grouper, but we saw some grouper here. We saw a huge, definitely is bigger than the screen, okay? But if you can't see my fingers, probably like at least twice the size. It's huge parrotfish, lionfish. They saw some turtles, but I went out because they also ran out of air because it was only my 7th dive. Um, yeah, so those were just some of the animals that I saw diving. Um, oh yeah, we also saw dolphins, but that was in the beginning before we um, went all the way up to Daymaniyat. Um, yeah, there were some other fish there that. Oh yeah, we saw a sea slug. Lots of sea cucumbers. Um, yeah, so that was our 3 dive day yesterday on Saturday the 26th. I so far have, I think, 240 minutes of diving and 7 dives. So please like and subscribe to this video, and I will be making a video for NFL Week 3 scores and schedule for Week 4 soon, coming on hopefully Tuesday afternoon, in Oman, or Wednesday, and I will also be putting out some video like announcement video kind of things is what I'm going to be doing for live streams because I'm hoping to do some live streams soon. Thank you.